Hi, I'm Jake Hanley. I'm a professional farrier.
This week, July 10th through the 16th, is National Farrier Week. Although, of course, we appreciate our farriers all year round, this is a special week for us to celebrate those who are dedicated to the health and well-being of our horses with exceptional hoof care and shoeing. One of those people is Jake Hanley. Although Jake shoes different breeds, it's harness racing horses he prefers as he navigates his long work days going from barn to barn to barn around Delmarva.
I kind of like to focus on Standardbreds. I like the competitive nature of it. I like to have my first one 8:30, 8 o'clock, somewhere around there. Then the last one's whenever they kick you out. You got to get there when they're there, but you can't get there too early because you can't, like here, you're in the way all the time. See, at certain times you can go to certain places, so it all varies, but it's all day. Once you get going, you're pretty much going all day. I work a lot, Dover, it's usually every other Sunday off. So, you go 6 days a week. So, I'm a bad golfer, I guess you could say, but no real big hobbies. I just like horse racing. So, watching the races or going to the races or something like that revolves around racing a lot. The first step you do is you pull the shoes, clean the feet out, pair them out, make sure there's nothing in there, get them all cleaned up and get to nipping. See how they are, see what their shape or what shape their feet are in and where you want to go from there, and talk to the trainer what they want, what kind of angle you want or what kind of toe length or what kind of shoes, or a lot of variables, a lot of different variables to it.
A typical racehorse gets new shoes about once a month. And when these awesome athletes step behind the gate, it's crucial that what they have on their hooves are ready to take them to the winner's circle.
I think my job is very important, no hoof, no horse, and it all starts at the bottom. And if they get a little tweaked a certain way, it can really mess their performance up. So it's important to keep them where they need to be at.
Jake grew up in a harness racing family around these beautiful big animals. So it's no surprise what his answer was when we asked him what his favorite part of the job was.
The horses. The horsemen are great, work for a lot of my friends and stuff like that. You get to travel around, it's never the same. Different horses every day and stuff like that. Then if you don't like a horse, just put them in the stall and see them in a month, so it's kind of nice that it changes, it's always something different.
So we know his favorite part of being a farrier, but what is the most challenging?
Probably tying my shoes in the morning, it's a hard job physically, but probably just keeping everything straight, keeping everybody happy, because you got to figure out where they're racing at, and you got to move them around, and then you got to keep the shoes in stock, and a lot of writing stuff down, keeping stuff organized. That's the hardest part.
Jake first learned about horseshoeing from his father, Sean, who is a farrier. But there are several people who also helped him along the way and continue to.
I shot my first one when I was 15 or 16, probably. But I never dared to do it for nobody else until I got 20, 21, when I went out on my own, when I was 20, 21. Other than that, just shot with some mentors and stuff like that. I was good friends with Will Reynolds, and he let me shoe with him when I was really young, in the way. Then Tim Chrisman, he helped me out a lot. He answered all my dumb questions, and he still does, but he helped me out a lot.
Regardless of how many years he has developed his craft and how many years he will continue to shoe horses, there's no doubt that Jake will always be a part of our sport and has chosen the perfect occupation for himself.
I'm obsessed with it a little bit. I love it, I don't know. It's just what I've always done. It's what I love to do, and it's what I'm passionate about.
We'd like to thank Jake for the work he does with our beautiful Standardbred athletes, and a happy National Farriers Week to all of the horsemen and women whose occupation is shoeing horses. We appreciate all your hard work.